Peace, oh family. Listen, I know it's been a minute since I dropped the zodiac readings, but life been life and I'm back, okay? And this reading is going to be for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But if you were drawn to this video because of the title, that means there's at least a small message here for you, okay? Anything you need to know about me is listed in the description box below, from other social media channels to personal reading information. All listed in the description, baby. So let's get into it. My Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, what are the energies that you need to be made aware of as you come across this video? Again, this is timeless, so we're gonna see. One card did fly out, but I gotta get through my full shuffle up. There's another one. All right, we got Ace of Swords and Five of Pentacles. Oh, okay, Aries. Got air energy, some earth. Aries, I'm going to be honest, okay? And this could be past, present, or future energy. There is an energy of really feeling down in the dumps, whether this be emotionally, financially, spiritually, or possibly receiving some news or anticipating some news that could possibly put you in some sort of debt, I'm hearing, or just not in the best energy, okay? And I rebuke that. All right, we're gonna this reading is gonna end on a positive note, but that's just the current energies I'm seeing for you, Aries. Let me know in the comments what this is about too. Maybe you guys can get some good vibes and guidance from each other if you're resonating with this. Give me more about this Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles for my beautiful Aries. Two of Cups, yes, about love. There's a relationship here. Now, this doesn't have to be romance. It could just literally be a family member, child, co-worker, or close friend. But either you or the person you're dealing with, the person on your mind, when you're watching this reading, there's something here about communicating something. Now, I will say some of you guys could have gotten news about a lie being told, or you're the one telling the lie. Switch the roles around how it applies, Aries. You know, we don't discriminate on this channel. Death, and there's an ending, Scorpio. All right, Aries. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I never do that. But I do see here right now, there has been some sort of ending, or there could be an ending in some sort of connection due to some sort of lie, omission, something not being clear, something lacking clarity. Okay, now I'm going to clarify. I'm not going to leave y'all hanging like that, but there is something here that you could be fretting about, or this is someone tied to you with this Five of Pentacles. This is someone definitely not feeling the best, okay? And with this Death energy, Two of Cups, this could be because the relationship has ended. Why this relationship ended or could be ending is going to be different for everyone involved. If this is not your reading, go check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for a full picture. We got the Hangman, yeah. Pisces energy, heavy on the water. There was some sort of clarity that came to you, Aries, or somebody you're dealing with about a connection, okay? And with this clarity, with the Ace of Swords and Hangman, this is definitely some pondering, some thought, something really, really, really being, what word am I looking for? Just really deeply thought about, okay? And I feel like there was a conclusion that was reached, and that was to possibly end a connection, okay? Let's get more. Clarify the Five of Pentacles for Aries. Five of Pentacles for Aries, please. Two. We got Ten of Swords and the Lovers. I mean, I can't make it up. There is a relationship that has come to an end. Gemini energy. We got Gemini, Scorpio, and Pisces. Someone, or you, or both you and that person are definitely not in the best feels about this, but I feel like this was something that could have been divinely guided with this Hangman and Ace of Swords. That's truth, that's clarity. And maybe there was some sort of clarity that came through about a connection that, you know, this is just not going to be conducive to where I want to go. Now, I do see the Three of Cups in reverse underneath, so this definitely could have been a third-party situation. And third-party does not have to be somebody was cheating. It could just literally be third-party distractions, friends, relatives, work, any type of addiction could have gotten in the way of this connection. It's going to be unique to everyone watching, but I do see that, you know, there's a reason behind this, and I'm going to clarify the Death card. Nine of Swords, yeah. I just heard self-fulfilling prophecy. Now that's definitely going to be for maybe a couple of y'all, but with this Nine of Swords and death, maybe this is something that you fear ending. Maybe this is not something that has even happened yet, but with this Ace of Swords here, maybe you fear that once a conversation is had, a truth is out, some sort of epiphany, or you know, the math is not adding up, this is going to be the outcome, okay? For the self-fulfilling prophecy message, some of you guys have been so stressed out about this connection, whether you wanted it or not, what's going on, does this person really like me, are they seeing other people, that literally, and this is not, you're not to blame for anything that has happened, at least that's what I feel, but sometimes when we're in that frequency, we invite in energies to help us fulfill the very frequency that we're in. Okay, and maybe that was the clarity that was received with this Ace of Swords. All right, let's clarify this Nine of Swords, and then I'm going to get your King of Cups. Yeah, some of you are worried that if you share your feelings, somebody's going to end things. You're afraid somebody doesn't feel the same way that you do, Aries, or this could be somebody how somebody feels about you. Damn, it's a Mercury retrograde. Heavy Scorpio here, heavy water energy, could be dealing with the water sign, okay? You could have a heavy water placement, water Venus, water moon, okay? But for some of you all, I am getting third party. Some of you could be ending something to go towards somebody else, and you're nervous about that, but you know you can't have both. Look at this Lovers card here, and we did get the Three of Cups in reverse. So either way, you know that there's going to be a disappointment here, and that could be the person being left behind. Somebody could feel that, man, these cards are really popping out. This Ten of Wands definitely popped out twice. I'll try to put it back in, but it came out. Definitely feeling very burdened about this, Aries. We have two tens out here, so this is a completion, and this popped out. 10 of Pentacles, 10, 10, 10. Wow. Some of you guys, this is the end of a cycle, and it's one that has gone on for quite some time. I heard end of an era. So some of you guys are definitely ending something, okay? Whether it's a friendship, a love partnership, a job, it's going to be different. But it's time for a new beginning, okay? It's time for a new era here. And I think that is where this sadness is coming in. That is where this anxiety is coming in, because, yeah, you know this is happening. You know this is meant to happen at this time, but you're not quite prepared of the emotional repercussions that could come from it. And as I'm recording this, guys, I'm staring across the street on the roof of the house across the street. The house is pink, for one. That could resonate. And there is a raven or a crow, one of the two, just looking dead in here. So that is definitely giving me this omen energy, this ending, transformation. But we do know that death brings way for a new beginning. So I do see an ending here, Aries, and you know, sending love to you, because you know it's not easy. Okay, it's definitely not easy to end cycles that we've been in. As I cut the deck, I see the Five of Cups, so I definitely feel you. Okay, but let's get some advice for you if you're dealing with this. Okay, Holy Spirit, what is the advice for my Aries that are dealing with this ending or transition? We got Knight of Pentacles. Take it slow. Don't rush ahead into the new thing, because for some of you guys, I do see that you're going from one situation to the next, okay? What that situation is, unique, okay? But don't rush it, okay? You're being guided not to rush. What else is for the advice for Aries? Seven of Wands. Yeah. Maintain your boundaries and don't rush. This is definitely Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Don't rush this new beginning. Maintain your boundaries. For some of you guys, if you're the one, Lovers underneath, I was just about to say this. If you're the one that has to end something with someone, especially if you're feeling like, okay, I really want to go towards a new situation, please maintain your boundaries. Ace of Swords, Lovers, Ace of Swords, Two of Cups, Nine of Swords, King of Cups. Guys, Ten of Swords. I get that. If this is not your reading, this is not for you, okay? If none of this resonates, but some of you guys definitely have a choice in love to make. You're anxious about it. You're wondering if you leave or totally close a chapter to one situation, is the new person or the new situation you're going to work out? Are they going to feel the same way? So there's a lot of anxiety and emotions underneath the surface, but that is why the advice is, Aries, is to take this slow, okay, love? Everything's working out. There could be a period of solitude that you may need to go into so you can fully, you know, just allow the cycle to close out and, you know, release any emotions tied to a past cycle before you begin a new cycle. Okay, Aries? That's what I have for you. Sending you so much love. Mwah. Until next time. Peace.